local, our regional, and our international viewers throughout the world, wherever you may be, thank you so much for choosing us. My dear friends, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zalisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower you, and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zalisa Budusing Upani, inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, but more importantly, absorb the relevant information we are about to share with you. Remember to get your pen and paper out so you can take notes as we go along. Directing this morning, our very own Kevin Savory, and we'd like to wish each and every one of you a fantastic day today. It's Friday, my friends. Happy Friday to you. I trust all is well, you're safe, you're happy, you're in good health, and you're having yourself a great day thus far, reminding you life is what you make of it. We'll never have the opportunity to have this day again. Friday, 18th December, 2020. It's 1 week to Christmas 2020. Can you believe it? Well, that's the essence and the importance of time. Any one of you out there celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours, that someone special. This morning, I'm in conversation with King James, fintech consultant, a man who's been able to transform lives, helping people to evolve and, of course, live a better quality life. Good morning and a very warm welcome. Always a delight to have you with us.
Yes, pleasant good morning to you as well, Alicia. I'm very happy to be with you. You know, me, exciting times. This is a month of so much things when it comes to planning, everybody putting things in place because as soon as Christmas is finished, it's New Year. And this New Year, a lot of people are very, very concerned.
Yeah.
And the concerning factor, of course, is money. So being an educated minor, part 2, technically. I mean, we had become an educated minor, now we have being an educated minor, and we're going to talk about the dual nature of the two. We're going to have a special guest that's going to come in after this first segment.
Good.
During the break, we're going to bring in a good colleague of mine, Mr. Morton, so we'll talk about that when he comes. But in between time, I want to just thank everyone in the One Life organization, the people that's active, the people that's going out their way to pursue, push, and make this business opportunity be what it is today. I want to give a special hearty thanks and welcomes and greetings to you all, and thank you so much for the hard work. This year has been one of the most challenging years for so many humans across the globe, and for us to still be in business when so many businesses have went under, so many businesses has crashed, so many businesses has failed. It's a salute and a testimony to the greatness of you who are the company. Because together the company is really the people. And the people that's here fighting, I want to salute you all. I want to thank you all. I want to appreciate you all right here on national TV. They have a lot of locals in Trinidad and Tobago that has been fighting, pioneering, and pushing the envelope to make this business still be here in Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm just in a mood to be grateful. I think sometimes you just need to have a grateful attitude.
That's it.
And every educated minor, I am grateful for. Because when you are educated minor, you don't give up the fight. Because you understand, you believe. And because you believe, you push the envelope, you push forward. You actually cannot stop because you understand a few things that other people don't understand. So today on the show, we really invite you to listen carefully of why it's important to be an educated minor, how it's going to add value to your life, and help you become even more successful than you already are. I'm not saying you're not successful. All I'm saying, diversify your portfolio. Diversify your portfolio and get into the second economy. This second economy, friends, you deserve to be a part of it. You do not want to miss out on it. And if you're hearing from me, if you're seeing me, this is your moment. This is your time to get active. Now, with Christmas in the air, I'm so proud to say that the One Life organization, via the One World Foundation, which is part of our ecosystem, has done a lot of charity and a lot of good works. This hard go of a season, as some people would say, we have still been able to do that. In conversation today with one of my Korean friends that's all the way over in South Korea, we had a conversation about what could he do for Trinidad and Tobago. And there's a movement that's happening in Sealots, and I sent it to him. And we're going to combine, and he's going to look forward to donating over 3,333 US dollars actually into providing hampers that we're going to give to the Sea-Lost community via Mr. Kimral Ali. He brought it to my attention.
That's brilliant.
And if not for One World Foundation, if not for One Life, Mr. Jonathan Bach, I want to just say thank you to you, sir. That's my Korean friend and business partner. We had this conversation, and look, we were able to get in. Now, had it been all left to me, I'm not sure I could have delivered. But when I reach out to the community, and Jonathan actually, his idea, because he's big on the One World Foundation and the giving and charity, because he's doing an amazing charity drive at home with bags of rice. This is going to happen.
Yeah.
So over the weekend, I'm going to talk to Sarah, and we're going to put together these hampers, and we're going to go and give it to the organization so they could do their part. And all of this is because of One Life, one ecosystem, pulling people together of like mind.
This is brilliant news, and I commend you all, because like you say, in this most difficult time that we are facing, not just in Trinidad, but throughout the world, you guys are giving back.
Yes.
No wonder why you've emerged to be successful winners.
We have to. So from our own personal sales, we understand that you have to give. And so within our own sales, and this is one of the reasons why you should buy the package. Every package you purchase, we do good with it.
Yeah.
We put the money to use.
You give back.
We definitely give back.
Yeah.
So now is the time for you to purchase for your son, for your daughter, for a family member. This is a gift that will continue to give. Look into our blockchain packages, especially our blockchain level 1 packages. You need to have that blockchain education. You need to say, I want to become an educated miner. You need to have some free promotional tokens that can be mined and become ones, and that can be utilized on the DealShaker platform. You absolutely, this season, need this.
Well, I can tell you, just this morning I spoke with Carlos, who is also on the platform to do some, repairs and painting and things like that. So I can tell you, it's working for me.
Wonderful.
So
I saw some pictures of work that he would have done, and I said, I need to find a vehicle to carry it. Because it really do amazing and impressive
Brilliant.
work. So it's about really putting people of like minds together, and it's all type of walks of individuals you could come across, and you just feel excited knowing that this person is thinking like me. This person wants to operate the way I'm operating. This person has good intentions. And this year, I've really been so grateful for the team that I've been in contact with for the last 5 years.
It's a unique family, I have to say that.
We have all range of people. We have the people that may not be the most intelligent like myself, to the people that's way above my level of intelligence, and yet still you don't feel pushed against, you don't feel segregated.
There's a
you feel that
unity and
yes,
cohesiveness with you all that I love and admire. It sets you apart from others.
that's correct. That we have as an organization, and this is a network marketing company as well. So let's not forget that part of the whole element. It is a network marketing company, but we specialize in so many different fields that people just get confused and say, what is this?
Yeah,
Because it's not the traditional, normal network marketing company.
that's true.
This is cryptocurrency, which is weird to begin with, which people want to say maybe a fraud, maybe a Ponzi. They say the same thing about network marketing. So there's so much fear. So it's like, how are you going to mix network marketing with cryptocurrency? Nah, that's unheard of. And then you're talking about education, but this is the bridge. The education is the bridge to make it all come together. So yesterday I was talking to one of my friends from Switzerland, Mr. Emil Blumer, and we're discussing the training that we're going to put together for the next month. So we're going to do a lot of work over the weekend and over the next week, Christmas period, in where we're going to put these trainings together for the globe.
Excellent.
And have people fall into the successful system, so they coming out of the funnel very successful. Because in the funnel, once you get dropped in, there's a system, and if you follow the proven system, you will have success. The key is to follow the proven system. And this is what many people have a tendency to do, is to start and give up. Start and stop.
Consistency.
That is what we need. That is what you need.
Consistency. If for success, you can't give up.
And if in this new year that's to come upon us, you have been saying you desire a change, you desire something new, you want to be a new you want to make the possible of changing your environment, changing your circle, changing your life, not having the year that we had in this year of 2020, join us. Join the One ecosystem. Join the One Life organization. Join our company, my friends.
And if you want to find out more and full details, be enlightened, have someone take you through step by step, answer those unanswered questions one-on-one, then I urge you to call Sarah now at 744-5503. Take that number down, 744-5503. That's 744-5503. And taste and success and emerge to be a winner.
Absolutely. Because winning is what we're all about. The season for the NBA is about to start next week. So that means there's going to be a whole season for them to announce a champion by next year. But the season starts now. You may want to be a champion in your life. You need to start now. You don't want to wait. There's going to be process, there's going to be games, there's going to be training, there's going to be things you have to do as a human to get the end results. But we are so caught up on wanting end results without putting in the work.
Correct.
People always want the icing without all what it takes to make the icing.
That's
and do you
true.
know the ingredients to make icing separately don't taste good together?
Can't.
But you need to pull it together, and maybe
Perfect.
we could be that ingredient that may be missing in your life to give you that sweet taste that you desire. So we want to encourage persons that's listening to this program, get in contact with us. I know I have some people that have actually reached out that we have not communicated with as yet, but do know that we're going to touch base with you over this period of time. We could set up a time to sit down, whether it's face-to-face or via Zoom, whatever platform you prefer, and we're going to get you that much more needed information that you deserve and help you position yourself for the impending trend that cannot be stopped.
Exactly. And you know, you have to make that choice within yourself. Are you going to have a new year with success and growth, or are you just going to be stagnant? The choice is yours. Opportunity is here in front of you. And if you want to grow, if you want to excel, if you want to put things in place, King said it earlier on, especially when it comes to your children, educate is when you educate yourself, you empower yourself, you take yourself to a different level. Make that choice today. Call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503, and get those answers that you're seeking, all right? Be on your way to the new and improved you.
I agree. And there's no better opportunity than what's in present time in front of you. So grab hold of it, don't let go of it, and let's make it happen together. We believe in this company, Together for More, and that is exactly what we're going to offer you. More to your life, more than you expect, and that's because I have witnessed it happen to individuals around us and around me. And I remember what Shoba said, and I remember last week's show. You have to be around. You have to put in the work.
Yeah.
You cannot. This is not the lottery. Most people, when they play the lottery, they buy the ticket, they buy the chance, and they do an automatic pick,
Yeah.
and they just hope to win.
Yeah.
But there's no level of skill, no level of training, no level of any knowledge that they would have put into that lottery pick
I
to
love that you
become
said
that winner.
It's true.
With this opportunity, you can become the winner. You have to put in the work. But we're going to teach you the work that you need to do. So there's no chance in the situation. All we want you to do, my friends, is just understand, be willing, and we'll get it done together.
You know, King James, it's true. It's not just that you teach alone and empower people. What I love about this entire organization is that you answer, you hold hands, you walk through, you advise, you're there. You don't just, okay, come on, and you're by the side. There's always someone inviting you to do something, get involved, to be persistent. And you've said it, you couldn't say it. You can't if you don't invest time, if you don't invest yourself into something, you could never experience growth and success.
Correct.
It comes with hard work and commitment. And of course, making the choice to do that. This is the program Conversations with Zalisa, in conversation with King James FinTech Consultant. And today we're talking about being an educated miner, part 2. Stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages.
you know? What am I speaking about? Do you know what is cryptocurrency? Do you know what is blockchain technology? Are you aware of what we currently face on a regular basis with quantitative easing, fractional reserve lending? Do you know? I am inviting you to come out of the financial darkness and into financial light. The only way for us to achieve that is with education. And one particular type of education is what I'm speaking about. I'm asking you to join the One Academy. It is a financial revolution of teaching regarding introduction to finance, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, helping you understand the world of money and what is money. What is money? Money is simple. It is what we agree upon to exchange for goods and services. If you want full comprehension, join the One Academy.
Super Quality Supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas!
Enjoy 23 days of shopping at Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from December 5th until the 27th.
Perfect place to get value for your dollar.
Get gift items for everyone.
They carry a wide variety of toys, male and female watches, Brazilian gold jewelry, and so much more.
You can also change the look of your home. Get curtains, bed sheets, and mats. We also have shoes and clothing.
All protocols for COVID-19 are in place.
Enjoy local and international food.
Mid-Center Mall Flea Market from the 5th to the 27th of December.
Walking distance from the Chaguanas Market. Your one-stop shop this Christmas. Mid-Center Mall Flea Market. Check us out today.
Iconic Fashion Christmas Blowout Sale. 40% and up off selected items store-wide. Come on down and see our wide range of men and women's casual clothing, accessories, footwear, and our beautiful Islamic clothing. Our kind and courteous staff welcomes you at Savanetta Junction, Point Lisas. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact us at 354-4332. See you there. Happy holidays.
Welcome to the Antediluvian Nature Center of Life Extension and Health Recovery. Coming from the Garden of Eden, the Antediluvian Nature Center brings to you breakthrough medicines and anti-aging technologies for all ailments and diseases in the body, nutritional therapies, naturopathic treatments, as we create opportunities of hope and celebrate longevity. And remember, the healing is from God.
The Wiz Computers, tech solutions for your home and office with 7 locations nationwide. Pinal, Couva, Chaguanas, Port of Spain, San Fernando. Now open for your convenience. Chaguanas Pennywise Plaza and Point Lisas, Savanetta Junction. Helpful and courteous staff, safe and secure parking. Visit us today. Follow us on social media. The Wiz Computers, bringing affordability to technology.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa right here on Synergy TV. In conversation this morning with King James, who is a fintech consultant, and joining us is a dynamic, brilliant young man. He's a walking institution. So let me say good morning and a warm welcome to Mr. Alvin Morton. Now, Alvin joined One Life in April of 2017, an IMA, an educated minor. He completed levels 1 and 2 and remains one of the earliest One Academy presenters. He is an industrial engineering graduate from the University of the West Indies, a holder of an MBA from the Heriot Watt University, and a PMP from the Project Management Institute. He recently achieved Distinguished Toastmaster status in July of 2020. Alvin is married to a beautiful lady with 2 gorgeous daughters and resides with his family in Lendo village in Chaguanas. One of his favorite quotes, "It is not the movement of the clock that produces the newness of life, it is the movement of your mind." That's simply brilliant. Good morning and a warm welcome.
Good morning, Zelisa. Thank you for having me.
Delight to have you with us again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brilliant. I tell you, a dynamic person. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much.
And an educated minor.
Yeah, definitely. Alvin Morton is a young man that I sat down with 4 years ago.
Yeah.
4 years ago and had the conversation. And at that time of having the conversation, he admitted to himself he didn't know that he didn't know. And he became an educated minor, meaning that he joined the organization at that time because he said, I want to know about this. Coming from the finance background, studying all the finance that he would have studied.
Right.
And from there now, he actually got actively involved. You know, most people passively get involved.
Yeah.
He got actively involved with learning, so much so that he started helping us with the One Academies in the morning. He started doing a series of training and understanding. Now, this business is dynamic. So we have those who do the network marketing and do the network marketing side and the network marketing professionals. But Mr. Morton, he's not a network marketing professional. Nevertheless, because the information was so valuable to him, he still shared and started to build an organization and a team, because you can't hold back good information. When you hear something that's so dynamic, that's so changing, you want to share with others. And this is the product we have. A product that's shareable, because once you learn something, you want to pass on.
Right.
And this is where he would have come in, passing it on. And now he's going to speak from the standpoint of not becoming an educated minor, but being an educated minor and educating others. That's the standpoint he's going to touch on today.
Excellent. It's nice when you give back. There's a reward within yourself.
That's
a
correct.
feeling of accomplishment that you've made a difference in someone's life.
Indeed. I have been following a series by Bob Proctor of the Proctor Gallagher Institute for the last few days. And in one of the days, he asked a very profound question. And that question was, to paraphrase John F. Kennedy, the late John F. Kennedy, when he asked the gentleman who developed the space program, what does it take to put a man on the moon safely and bring them back? The gentleman answered within 10 seconds, the will to do it. Do we have the will to do it? Being an educated minor is a journey, not a destination. It's a journey that I have been on since 2017. There's a lot of fanfare now surrounding Bitcoin. It is 22, 23,000 depending on the particular exchange that you look at. But Bitcoin was never intended to be an asset. Anybody who reads the white paper that was put out would see that it was always intended to be a peer-to-peer payment platform. And 2 $20 bills back in 2009 would have gotten anybody who took the risk, who had the will to do it. 63 Bitcoins, because it was 10 cents for one.
Right.
What would 63 Bitcoins look like to you today? And this is what the education that the One Life platform offers. The coin is not what we sell. It never has been.
Okay.
And being an educated minor, one can begin to better appreciate a lot of writings that come from outside of the One Academy sphere. So Robert Kiyosaki has a book, The Conspiracy of the Rich. And he talks about the difference between cash flow and capital gains. What we are seeing with Bitcoin is capital gains.
Right.
What you have with the One Life ecosystem is an opportunity to be an educated minor.
Right.
And by extension, have cash flow. We had a very brilliant and dynamic merchant on the platform last week, Shobha Gopichanti.
Yes.
And she would have demonstrated that she's now developing a cash flow stream
Yes.
within the ecosystem.
Yes.
And this is what the ecosystem offers. It offers you an opportunity to learn
for profit.
Correct.
Like that.
Learn for profit. And profit comes in a multitude of ways.
Correct.
There are tangible ways which allow us to take care of the bills and so on.
Correct.
And there are intangible ways. Psychic income, which is what I think Bob Proctor talked about. You do what you do, Zelisa, is it a job to you, or is it what you love to do?
What I love to do.
And therefore, you would have never worked a day in your life.
I agree. I say that time after time.
Bob Proctor says that, look, you go to work for psychic income. You go to work because it's what you love to do.
Yeah.
Robert Kiyosaki says you go to work to learn skills. That's what his rich dad taught him. Okay? What you are paid to do is a different thing. What you are born to do is something else.
Excellent.
All of this, believe it or not, is consistent and congruent with being an educated mind. There are 4 quadrants. Again, using Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. You have the E quadrant, that's the employee.
Right.
You have the S quadrant, that's the self-employed.
Right.
On the right-hand side, you have the B quadrant for business owner and the I quadrant, which is I for investor.
Okay.
95% of the population is on the E and S side of the business. But they only earn 5% of the world's income. The B and I side, 5% of the world's population is there, but they earn 95% of the world's income.
Okay.
Being an educated miner allows you to understand these things, and therefore, as King would often have said, position yourself
Yes.
accordingly.
It's about positioning
It
yourself.
is about positioning.
So correct.
Okay? And one of the other positions that we need to talk about, and we may need another series to get into it. I mentioned it the last time I was here when we were discussing Ponzi and pyramid schemes, and that is taxation. And for the purpose of today, and only as an introductory, I looked up in Investopedia.com, which is another reference site. Again, being an educated miner, it forces you to look for information.
Your thinking cap is always on.
Your thinking
Always
cap is always on.
alert.
And as we know, thinking is the hardest work.
Yes.
Thinking is the hardest work. And in fact, that's why in schools we are not taught to think. We are taught to regurgitate. We are not taught to think. So why should we be surprised if we end up appointing leaders who have come through a system where we're not taught to think?
Correct.
And therefore we cannot innovate.
True.
Correct.
If
Well
we don't
said.
understand the progression of copying, customizing, culturalizing, and then creation. Okay? So, taxation and crypto. This was an article done by Mr. Joe Liebkind.
I need you to hold that important point because it's
Absolutely.
relevant and it's important. And you know, Alvin, I'll tell you something here on national TV. I could talk to you for hours and hours. This is a program, Conversations with Zelisa, in conversation with King James and Alvin Morton.
The
of course,
professor.
being an educated miner, part 2. Remember to call Sarah for further details and information at 1-on-1-744-5503. That's 744-5503. We'll return right after these important messages. Stay with us.
Good day all, my name is King James, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT for you to participate in a financial curriculum that will help shape your world and your future. But better and greater than that, in our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One Life for More Life, One Academy. Join the financial revolution.
Super Quality Supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas!
Enjoy 23 days of shopping at Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from December 5th until the 27th.
Perfect place to get value for your dollar.
Get gift items for everyone.
They carry a wide variety of toys, male and female watches, Brazilian gold jewelry, and so much more.
You can also change the look of your home. Get curtains, bed sheets, and mats. We also have shoes and clothing.
All protocols for COVID-19 are in place.
Enjoy local and international food.
Mid-Center Mall Flea Market from the 5th to the 27th of December.
Walking distance from the Chaguanas Market. Your one-stop shop this Christmas. Mid-Center Mall Flea Market. Check us out today.
Iconic Fashion Christmas Blowout Sale. 40% and up off selected items store-wide. Come on down and see our wide range of men and women's casual clothing, accessories, footwear, and our beautiful Islamic clothing. Our kind and courteous staff welcomes you at Savanetta Junction, Point Lisas. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact us at 354-4332. See you there. Happy holidays.
This is Full 100, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then get Full 100. Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
The Wiz Computers, tech solutions for your home and office with 7 locations nationwide. Pinal, Couva, Chaguanas, Port of Spain, San Fernando. Now open for your convenience. Chaguanas Pennywise Plaza and Point Lisas, Savanetta Junction. Helpful and courteous staff, safe and secure parking. Visit us today. Follow us on social media. The Wiz Computers, bringing affordability to technology.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa right here on Synergy TV. In conversation with King James and Mr. Alvin Morton. They're both fintech consultants and here to talk to us about being an educated minor, part 2. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you very much, Zalisa.
Now, I asked you to hold that point, but now you've got to really explain to us exactly what you were about to talk to us about.
So I was about to get into taxes and crypto because with Bitcoin approaching the levels that it has, And there's some discussion in various chat rooms about whether the 21 or 22,000 level is a support level or floor level. It's the lowest it can go.
Oh.
And what the resistance or ceiling levels are likely to be. Will it test 24,000? Will it test 25,000?
Absolutely testing 25. I predict that.
Right? And what that means is that's capital gains. So miners, according to this article, can exchange Bitcoin for fiat money, like US dollars, or use them to buy goods and services directly. This is not something we would necessarily encourage in one life, because according to the US labor statistics, the US dollar has lost about 98% of its value since the Federal Reserve started in 1930. It's perhaps not very well known fact, but something that happens nonetheless. And if one looks at the debt clock, what is it now, King? About
27 trillion
27
plus.
trillion.
And if they allow me to talk about that, that'll take the show a whole different complex. So I wouldn't go into it. Because if you understand what Mr. Morton said, he said the US dollar, since the Federal Reserve started in 1930 officially, has lost 98% of its buying power. So technically, 1 US is about 2 cents. How is it that this 2 cents value is worth 7 Trinidad dollars today? And actually more on the black market, because we have to be in a black market zone because they have dried up the opportunity for us to have. That's the next topic. So my thing is, my problem is the level of brainwashing that the world have been subjected to. And this is what we do. We want to open up your financial understanding and give you the light. Because you're in financial darkness when it comes to understanding. Because nobody gonna say, no, the US is no 2 cents. What you mean is that's how a lot of people carry on. But if they only knew the truth, it will set them free. And this is what we are attempting to do: push, promote, propel freedom. And if people understand that money is me and you, we are the real value. We could create and ignite a natural educational evolution that will allow people now to go back into bartering safely because of blockchain, which is the trust factor. So it's really God money we're discussing here now. So when Alvin speaks about the taxes and crypto, this here, they cannot stop. No matter what they would like to, and I could show you articles that used to call Bitcoin all type of scam. But today, it's at 23,000. And why would we speak about Bitcoin? Because we're not enemies. A friend of a friend is a friend. You understand? So Bitcoin concept is going to create more conversation. A lot of people are going to say, what is this Bitcoin thing? Guess what? We have the answer. We sell you the understanding and the education to help you understand what this whole industry is about and how you could participate. Join us now. Join us now. I yield to you, sir. I yield to you.
And that's why it is so important to keep the number for Sarah, 7445503.
That's right.
It will probably be my closing comment today. So, in keeping with what King has just said, according to this article, this is in Investopedia.com. You can research it, check it, and look it up for yourself. The Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, and this was written in 2019, July 29th, 2019. So it's a bit dated, but nevertheless relevant, because
very relevant.
We are not even discussing that at a national level in Trinidad and Tobago.
No, we're not.
And there is a very active, albeit perhaps silent, group of persons who are very well stoked and staked in Bitcoin and possibly other altcoins or stablecoins. Okay? So the Internal Revenue Service recently said it is in the process of mailing 10,000 educational letters. Everybody's into education now, right? To taxpayers it suspects owe the government taxes on virtual currency transactions. Being an educated miner is a journey, not a destination. It is entirely possible that the federal agency has based its list of recipients on customer data it acquired from the cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. Those who do not report income correctly can face penalties, interest, or even criminal prosecution. That's the warning from the IRS. What does all this mean? Our authorities tend to follow the lead or the lack thereof from the first world or so-called first world countries, or as the late Lloyd Best used to say, we used to follow the centers of the metropole. So we are going to copy these things. We are going to be looking for persons, the authorities that is, who have these holdings and therefore are due or supposed to pay taxes. But that is going to mean that there's an infrastructure that has to be set up, which will create opportunities for educated minors to guide people. In the same way that you would have people who do pay taxation services for your returns. This is going to be an area of opportunity.
Yes.
And in fact, I might choose to offer a deal on the One Life platform to show people what to do and earn cash flow in coin.
But that's excellent.
So being an educated minor to me is the fulcrum. It is the center of gravity from which many things, which we won't have time to talk about unfortunately on this edition, can flow and can take place. We were on a call last night and one of the presenters was talking about being concerned for young people. This is an area that answers that concern. What do you need to do? You need the will to do it.
The will.
You need to call 744-5503.
That's correct. That's correct. There's so much to unpack with this information because it's intriguing or it's quite peculiar that they want to tax what they have not regulated. They want to tax what they have not accepted. But it cannot be done. Because you cannot say to me, come and pay you X amount of Trinidad dollars because I'm using this bottle of water and the person is accepting that bottle of water as payment. No. You need to accept the bottle of water as payment in your tax and I gladly pay you. This is how it has to work.
Right.
So they could come with their regulations conversation, but the reason why it has not passed as yet is because they know the moment that Pandora box is open and they have to admit this could be regulated, this one has to be regulated, they might as well squeeze themselves out of the stronghold that they have had on the industry over the last 700 years. Because if we be honest, the central banks and the bankers have had a stronghold on deciding what we have or use as money. Many people think it's the government, but it's not. It's the central bankers, which happen to be a few families across the globe that control the world. Now, Zalisha and King James have a chance to say, we are going to decide what our money happens to be.
Right.
And what is happening, they don't want to be left out of the industry. They don't want to become a blockbuster.
Right.
They don't want to become Netscape. They don't want to become one of those industries that they don't want to adapt to innovation. So hence the reason why they're trying to find a way to fit in. But if we understand the power that we have and we decide to become educated miners and be an educated miner, when you be an educated miner means you actually become, you actually continue, you actually apply, you actually learn this information so much so that you decide to share it with others. We create the world we want to see. You get a chance to shape it the way you want to see. Because I'm for the taxes. I want to pay every bill that the government deserves to have. Just accept my coin as a method of payment. So I can walk and I could just scan, I could text, I could type, and send money like a text message on WhatsApp. That's how simple it is.
This is the program Conversations with Zalisa, in conversation with King James and Mr. Alvin Morton, both fintech consultants. Remember, if you want to evolve, you want to educate yourself, you want to be able to live a better standard of life, then call Sarah now at 744-5503. Get the answers you are seeking and you deserve to get, and that is the truth for growth and success. 744-5503, 744-5503. We'll return right after these important messages.
When I was growing up, I didn't have the opportunity to be taught or educated in finance. And this put me at a disadvantage later on in life. The SuperTech program offers financial education for ages 5 and up. It's simple and it's at the pace of the child. So, give your child the advantage. Let them learn today so that they could lead tomorrow.
Fun it is. This is free financial education for kids age 5 to 12 and experience for children to learn concepts of money and finance.
Super Quality Supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Iconic Fashion Christmas Blowout Sale. 40% and up off selected items store-wide. Come on down and see our wide range of men and women's casual clothing, accessories, footwear, and our beautiful Islamic clothing. Our kind and courteous staff welcomes you at Savanetta Junction, Point Lisas. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact us at 354-4332. See you there. Happy holidays.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Enjoy 23 days of shopping at Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from December 5th until the 27th.
Perfect place to get value for your dollar.
Get gift items for everyone.
They carry a wide variety of toys, male and female watches, Brazilian gold jewelry, and so much more.
You can also change the look of your home. Get curtains, bed sheets, and mats. We also have shoes and clothing.
All protocols for COVID-19 are in place.
Enjoy local and international food.
Mid-Center Mall Flea Market from the 5th to the 27th of December.
Walking distance from the Chaguanas Market. Your one-stop shop this Christmas. Mid-Center Mall Flea Market. Check us out today.
The Wiz Computers, tech solutions for your home and office with 7 locations nationwide. Pinal, Couva, Chaguanas, Port of Spain, San Fernando. Now open for your convenience. Chaguanas Pennywise Plaza and Point Lisas, Savanetta Junction. Helpful and courteous staff, safe and secure parking. Visit us today. Follow us on social media. The Wiz Computers, bringing affordability to technology.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Delisa. In conversation with King James and Mr. Alvin Morton, FinTech Consultants. And today we're talking about being an educated minor, part 2. Educated and successful. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Delisa. In support of what King just said, he was making the point about the regulations and putting the framework in place so that the coin that we have can be accepted. I want to just read a bit again from this article. It says that the first thing to know is nothing happens until it's put into law. We don't have a law, we may have notices, we may have information, but we don't have a law on the books. Doctrine and data. So there's always speculation about what will happen based on what some financial regulator says. But no individual has the ability to redefine an asset or unilaterally alter tax code. And little has changed since the IRS first addressed cryptocurrencies in 2014. In the United States, there is an IRS Notice 2014-21 that defines virtual currencies as property. So some movement is taking place. They do have something, but it is not yet law. It does, however, allow them to say that anything purchased using a digital currency is liable to be taxed as a capital gain, whether short or long term, depending on how long the asset was held. So to give an example, if one buys a cup of coffee using Bitcoin that you purchased when it was 1,000 US, you must also account for the price of the Bitcoin at the time of the coffee purchase. If Bitcoin is trading at 1,200 when you buy the coffee, you have purchased a dollar-denominated good with another asset that is now worth more in dollars than it used to be. That means the amount of Bitcoin you spend on the coffee will be taxed according to capital gains rules. I think being an educated mind, it's important that we understand. As I said before, our regulators, our authorities tend to follow the metropole. They are going to import this, in some cases wholesale and retail, and foist it on an unsuspecting population. We want to be in front of that. We absolutely believe that taxation must be paid. It is, as one of the other presenters on the Academy says, it is legal to avoid paying taxes because there are things that allow you to use certain shields. But it is illegal to evade paying taxes. Credit Kesterbill with that.
That's correct. I know, Mr. Kesterbill.
So we are totally on board with what is involved here.
Right.
And we believe that we must push the envelope of knowledge gaps, of understanding, of being responsible. We want to talk about some of the stuff Estonia is doing, and tax IDs and e-identification and so on, and e-citizenry and so on. We must necessarily have this conversation also. You pick up a stick, and when you pick it up, you pick up both ends. You don't pick up the left and leave the right behind.
Correct.
If we're going towards e-identity, inevitably, we must also be talking about how we're dealing with this business of taxation as it relates to these, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum. Naturally, we will be talking about One Life, One Coin, and others that are going to come. At the time King James spoke to me about this, there were about 800 odd cryptocurrencies. This was 2017.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about what?
5,000 plus.
Wow.
And when I learned of the industry, it was about 600 or something at that time. So I have seen the boom.
Yeah.
I know there's going to be a fall short and a doom. I'm confident that it's going to crash and it's going to fall. The question is, who is best designed for regulation and not speculation? And I know that the one ecosystem is put so many things in place, designing themselves for regulation, because we want to fit every mantra when it comes to legality of the coin and the concept of. Now, there may be members and IMAs that might have illegal behavior, but that don't mean the company has illegal behavior. This is the reason why everybody has signed a disclaimer or signed a form that says that they're independent marketing associate. So because you're an independent marketing associate, you get to associate with the brand, but you're still independent. So when you do things that's not of the brand terms and conditions, and you break the compliance, we dismiss you because we want no part of you, because we want to be very compliant to every country standard That is the desires of the one ecosystem.
You believe and you respect rules and regulations.
Absolutely. No matter what others will say, think, or try to perpetrate the level of fraud, we are full-time believers.
You're national television. The world is watching. The world is communicating. You have nothing to hide in terms of transparency. It's there.
And let's take that to another place. Those of us that are in the employee quadrant work for companies. If you are found in breach of certain regulations, and this is nothing to do with cryptocurrency.
This is across the board.
This is across the board.
Right.
You may find yourself being dismissed from the company.
Yes, of course.
So there is no, to me, aberration or difference or divergence in terms of what King has just said with the relationship between the IMA and the parent.
You're not compromising anything. You're out there.
We're out there.
Great.
Whatever people feel or say about this lady who wrote this book, there are some things that, and no one is perfect, but there are some things that I think everybody can get at least one item from. You can become an expert with 20 hours rather than 10,000 hours. That's in this book. It just depends on what is meant or what you define an expert to be.
And how you apply it.
Is right. And I know we're about to close. Let me leave my closing remarks. This young lady, Dr. Ruja, I think this is a book you would definitely enjoy. You should get your hands on.
I should.
This book challenges so many quotes or standards or customary things that people would say, people would actually teach. She challenges these things with a different level of thinking. When I read through this and I saw how she was challenging the status quo, I felt even more in love with the company and my belief went sky high.
Yeah.
Because I understand that all she wants to do is help us be positioned to be different breed of humans that we were not before. Because the change is possible if you decide to change your circumstances through learning. That's why you have learning for profit. Because that's what you have to do. You have to learn. You cannot be the same person you have been 20 years, 30 years of your life and say, I'm a millionaire and I'm going to become one. It cannot work like that. This is why most of the lotto winners go back to North, because they didn't earn their way to become a multi-millionaire.
That's fact.
So when you earn your way to become one, even when they take it all away from you and you go bankrupt or something goes wrong, you can build again, because you built it before, you can build it again.
Exactly.
And with One Life, this organization is going to be built again with the true principles of what it's initially all about, which is education. We are going to build on that pillar and we're going to build stronger than ever before. I encourage you to join us as we drive forward building this organization.
Make the choice. Call Sarah now at 744-550-3744-5503. Have someone sit and answer your questions. Dot the I's and cross the T's. Gentlemen, I thank you kindly. I wish you continued success and growth. And I respect the fact that you are there trying to help people to evolve and educate themselves, because that is empowering people. Good luck. I want to remind each and every one of you, we do have a repeat of this program today at 3:30. Tell your friends, tell your family members. We're on Facebook, Conversations with Zalisa. Here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. Be safe, be happy, be kind, be courteous. Thanks for choosing us. I am Zalisa Guru Singh Rupani.